Alright. How's everybody doing? You guys have to ignore the technical difficulties because we're playing with new toys. We'll get into it. And I'm alone, so I'm not going to be able to work the chat very much, but we haven't been live for a while, so I figured we'd go ahead and try to do this. Miss Nicole's still at the house. She's trying to get all rested up. She's been in a lot of pain, so I've been sitting at home bored for the last 3 days. Haven't been able to go out and stream or anything, so I figured I'd come out and play with some toys. And I figured, why not let you guys watch my failures. Okay, so we're not expecting like a super large audience. It's not going to be action packed. We're not even going to be chasing scanner calls. But I've been working on some stuff. Been doing some studying. And the whole purpose of it is when we go out live on police scenes, there's at nighttime there's a lot of lights, and the lights are really hard on the camera. Sometimes the whole screen is just glared from the lights, and it gets to where there's not much we can do about it, and it sucks. So you guys know we have the FLIR camera, and that detects heat, right? Heat it's not necessarily a form of light. Like, you can run a thermal camera in complete darkness, because the only thing that triggers the activity on it is the heat, so temperatures. But I've been looking for a way to delete the police lights but still be able to see the scene. So that's what I've been doing when I'm not live. When I get extra time, I just tinker around and play. So if you're wondering what you're looking at, this is infrared. This is not picking up any light, which by light I mean within the normal RGB spectrum. Infrared is invisible light. Infrared is is the light that comes out of your remote control and goes to your TV, so you can change your TV. Infrared is invisible to the naked eye. And my thought was, if I could get rid of all light that you could see with the naked eye and only see infrared light, I could erase all of the flashing lights on the vehicles at scenes, and then I could apply infrared light and still be able to see everything that I want to see. It would give me more control over the light. So what I'm running is what's called a full spectrum camera. And a full spectrum camera sees everything on the light spectrum, from UV all the way to infrared, and all the regular ones in between. Now, this hasn't been easy, but it's a trial and error thing for me. So you'll probably see a lot of messing up. You'll probably see a lot of stuff that's not working correctly. This is in trial stages. I'm not going to be long live. But the interesting thing about infrared is you can see in complete darkness. Like basically, right now you're seeing infrared from the sun, right? You're seeing ultraviolet and you're seeing infrared from the sun. But when the sun goes down, it would be black. And then I could apply infrared light, and then you would be able to see whatever we want to look at. You wouldn't be able to see strobe lights or anything like that from the police vehicles, but you'd still be able to see. Here's a good example. There's a light flashing on the back of that van right there. It's a strobe light. You can't see it. That's a very good thing. So I'm not like some kind of scientist when it comes to the visual light spectrum or anything like that. I'm just trying to figure it out. I thought it would be cool. But it does give you a different perspective because people's eyes usually see in an RGB spectrum, right? So you see all the colors. But if your eyes didn't see the colors that you see, if you were able to see infrared, this is how the world would look. And it actually looks pretty crazy. And I'd much prefer to be doing this driving around listening to music, but since we're live, we can't do that. So yeah, bear with me and welcome to full spectrum videography. I'm trying to figure it out. I can confirm though that you cannot see lights, which is awesome. That's what we've been trying to figure out and avoid. So here's the difference. You guys know this is FLIR. This picks up different forms of heat. And cold. And then that is infrared. It's actually, for me, probably because I'm slow, it's taking a lot of time to figure this stuff out for me. And I wanted to go out to a park or something and do this alone. But of course, it's Sunday. There's a young lady right here and her family. She's dressed up like a princess taking pictures. Look, she looks like a princess. Anyway, let me pull over here somewhere and set up the other camera, and then we'll mess around a little bit. Let's go over here by the water real quick. It definitely changes your perspective on things. The reason why all the green is white is because it's like hydroponics. The sun, the trees are absorbing the infrared light and the UV light from the sun. The trees absorb it into the leaves. That's why everything looks green. Hold on one second. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm out doing. I'm out screwing around. Turn this other camera off. Yeah, there's nothing worse than pulling up to a scene and not being able to get the shot you want. Because of the stupid lights. And instead of buying like a $10,000 camera, I've been exploring other options because, for one, I don't have $10,000, and for two, if I did have $10,000 and I spent it on a camera, I wouldn't have a wife. There's that. So, but I think I got it figured out. It's going to be a little bit of trial and error. Of course, I don't mind trial and error. I like doing it. It interests me. And then with that camera, I can also do pictures, and it makes some pretty awesome pictures because in post, you can manipulate the colors and switch them, like say to white and black, or to like if you only want the red highlights to stand out, or whatever the case may be. So it gives you quite a bit more creative ability. I had to choose between an infrared camera and a full spectrum camera, and I went full spectrum because infrared is a little bit different to deal with. Full spectrum, that means you have control over what you want the camera, what you want it to produce within the full spectrum of light, from UV ultraviolet to IR infrared and everything in between. So anyway, we're back on the road. Let's go drive around a little bit. I don't think we're gonna maybe get any calls, but I guess we could listen.
Battery 90%.
It's better than listening to me yap. So yeah, I'm alone. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing a lot in the chat. If I stop somewhere, maybe I'll talk a little bit in the chat or whatever. I need a team to go out and do tests and stuff with. I brought the drone out too. Maybe we'll go fly somewhere. I don't know. But we were at Hart Park, guys, If you guys aren't from Bakersfield, Hart Park is a little outside of town. It's used to go there when I was a kid. My dad and them used to go there when they were younger. Way back in the day, Merle Haggard and Buck Owens and them would go out there and throw concerts. They used to have water slides. They used to have a little train that went through there. Oh, we got something up here. Someone broke down.
Control, mobile 2.
Oh, he's got a flat tire.
Information the suspicious person is pending responsibility related to our prior call on the road. Negative on the vehicle being ransacked. Yeah, 10 out to the AOD fires. We contacted request any team.
Seven Metro United Plate 13413 Cocoa Palm Court 44.
Yeah, I was hoping I could get out to the park, be alone, play with some toys, stuff like that. Didn't work. I forgot it was Sunday. That means everybody's posted up at the park. All right, I'm gonna pull over real quick and put out antennas because scanners sound like crap. Give me 1 second. cruise. See what's going on in this town.
Open 98.
Bakersfield in the daytime. We don't do this much. Wasn't really planning on doing it today, but what the hell? Spend an hour or so.
About 100 yards north of this place.
The roadway is cleared to the right shoulder for Caltrans, about 100 yards north of the split Kennedy.
Yeah, sometimes now that I'm getting older, I wish I'd have made a career out of going to school, learning a bunch of cool shit. Because I would have probably had a better quality of life. I would have at least known some more cool stuff.
5 Central 4.
5 Central 4.
Can you copy your MDT? And for it's going to be a check the welfare of a patient at Mercy Southwest. First of Miriam, born in 1989, currently in trauma B boy. Killed ERP shoes in a verbal fight with her husband and jumped out of a moving vehicle.
Damn. Mercy Southwest.
East 27. East
That was not 1097.
Girl was
in the area of the 58 and Wolford Taxi Road will be north of the 58. Will be the receipt and self-passenger advising that 4 subjects were breaking into the train towards the back of the train, which is stopped in the area. Subjects were removing items from the train and loading it on a vehicle in the area of the 58 Highway and Wolford Taxi Road.
so that they're robbing a train up in Tehachapi. But yeah, that last call, a female was arguing with her husband and jumped out of a moving vehicle. She's out at Mercy Southwest. They're going to go do a check the welfare.
Runway 708, quiet drive, front overdose.
Got a fun fact for you. If for some reason she was requesting to get out of the vehicle and he refused to allow her to get out of the vehicle, if they traveled more than 6 feet against her will, that's kidnapping. Little tidbit of information for you. Don't kidnap people. Not good.
76 boy, 1166 Columbus and River.
Come on, Bakersfield. I'm not going to be out long.
I need to respond.
Give us a call.
Company 47, what was the reason for a response?
Miss Nicole's still at home. She was in the chat a second ago. She's still trying to get caught up. She's been in a lot of pain. She's trying to get rested up. So hopefully we can get back to doing our regular lives. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I picked Hart Park by mistake. I went out by Lake Ming, and they're doing the Speedboat Nationals, so that was all closed off. But I was looking for a nice, calm place to where I could sit out there and play around with some equipment, and I couldn't find a quiet place. So
Open route to 869.
That's what I see.
People, 29 minutes out.
Person 10, your call time?
People do. Go once, okay, please.
let's go back by and see these homeless people.
Press Central 1.
I got a bunch of them over there. A bunch of them over there. They just post up.
On the negative on status.
Bakersfield's quiet today. Bakersfield's been quiet for a while now. They get a couple things every once in a while, but it's not like it was, man. It was off the hook.
Okay, can I? Please find me on a Sam 6 and a taxi to Sam 10 call. 63, smoke investigation 64 area, and a riverbed in the area of East Roberts Lane and Manor. Between Manor and Chester for Hypervac smoke.
Smoke investigation in Oildale.
Valley 4. 4. 591. 5 Metro 1.
5 Metro 1, number 4 in LA.
Nothing is just outside accessible if it is in white lane, but it's in route with the subject down on the northeast corner.
Subject down. Fuse in white lane.
5 Metro 1. Valley 3, you go. Can I get them all? Somebody's going on the left.
See if the working girls work during the day. Not there, they don't. Not today, anyway.
5 Central 1, you can clear tax 787. RPM by Van Hamburg.
And working girls are getting that much needed rest.
363, also responding.
Not seeing any working girls. What's today? Sunday? It's 2:17. Sunday afternoon. Pretty quiet. still haven't got to go camping yet. That should be illegal.
Yes, sir. Medical abuse or an overdose.
Fair enough. Frank Street, the Christ Community Church for a vending ambulance from a distance.
All right, so White Lane and Hughes, there's an overdose. They requested medical aid.
Motor 710-8 and Roger Tag 9. September. Myself 3.
Myself 3, gonna get next rotation, so. Okay.
Before we just joined.
Do you have ambulance stated on this call?
Advise welcome from. Confirm with credential.
Affirmative.
I was hoping we at least get a wreck or something. But got an overdose down on White Lane and a smoke investigation on over by the riverbed between Columbus and Manor.
Myself 3.
Myself 3.
Did you attempt to contact the RO of the vehicle?
From Utah.
Engine 31.
31.
5 Central 4? How's
5 Central 4, is there any Spanish speaking officer available?
any available Spanish speaking units?
Fire top on. 10-8 from here. Show me your own.
Copy.
So hopefully everybody's been good. We haven't been paying attention to anything, so not sure if we missed anything or not.
Central 3, 10-8, 10-8, 7-4, correction, 846.
Me and Nicole have been discussing different forms of content because this what we've been doing with all the dead nights and stuff, it's just getting a little bit old. I mean, we enjoy doing it because of the people that watch, but as far as like it being fun and action packed and all that kind of stuff, it ain't.
Coming 63.
63.
We're still making our way in, but I want to start another wildland. Might be 1/8 of acres, some heavy brush along the river.
So 1/8 of an acre, heavy brush down by the river.
Start to wildland for 1/8 of acre and heavy brush.
depending on how.
Manor, south side of the river, and it'll just be to the west of Manor.
He's requesting another water unit. Maybe we can go down there and check it out. See if we can get close. Good to see some firefighters in action.
I'm down at the Shell station at 23rd now, Lincoln, Clipper.
Okay with it. 1096, Mountain Colorado 14.
So every time I bring up getting a new vehicle, I get hard looks and hard no's. So I gotta come up with something.
Oh my God, stop the current 2001 Ford pickup out of Salina.
I'm gonna try to get up high on this right here and see if I can see a bunch of smoke. A little bit, not much.
Well, for patient, can you advise when you have patient contact if law enforcement will be moving? 403.
403 with them.
Looking at response for keep the peace over property 10807 tragedy.
403 copy.
Keep the peace over property. Arguing about their dirty clothes and a couch and a TV.
930 call for service for officer safety information. When available.
I go through your place, no stop. Expired on a use testing unit, I'll be out of parking.
Oh hell! I wasn't planning on going live, guys. I ain't got a whole bunch to talk about. I was out playing with my new toys. I should have just went camping, but I can't just leave Nicole at the house alone.
6200 Victor Street, Summerhill Apartment 203 Ocean. Second half is K-John, KC, black male, wearing a black shirt and gray pants, 1097 in the living room. 6200 Victor Street, Apartment 203 Ocean. 4.2 cigarettes back.
Metro
The guy in the background of that officer's call is, "Oh, please help me! Please help me!" That's hilarious. He's like, "Shut up, dude! I'm on the radio." Hop on the freeway real quick. Not that it's gonna save us a bunch of time, but we'll be able to drive faster. No stoplights until we get off.
Medical aid 400 Temple Road. That's just north of the entrance from Home Pharmacy for Wall. Confirming your copy. Can you show me 1097 contact 907? I'll advise. Oh, what's that, December?
Oildale. Boom.
He's also 1032 Marine for 6,000 for 233. Nice Metro 4.
California, General.
Subject area for subject loitering 20th and Beach. Yeah, white mama, please bring a black and light route to Mercy Southwest following CMS.
Used to live in Oildale. Don't get over here too much anymore, except when we're streaming. It's definitely a place all its own.
Badge 14, can I see a call over unit to Chester, California, and then a 2T involved? Good for ECC Med-9, CFS. Call me at 298, California. 9 lot 228. Motor 7 in Rockville. Charlotte. Motor 7 in Rockville.
So they got a 902T vehicle accident. Officer is involved.
737 progress 511 Link Street from Indiana. Medical aid 1602 Holland Street. Confirm Chester Lane or Chester Avenue? West Station Avenue for an Alpha 1200 Chester.
We were just right there too. Might go down and check it out. So,
516 we'll be around 902.
Like one for Mandel Baker at the Flores. Get our road race now. Subject at the roadway.
513 copy.
Subject is no stop City County NCIC. He showed up to be on CTC parole for PC 268 and his tip 27 is not issued. Hello, 226. The RP on Washington, LA area. Northbound side, north of Gorman.
So that small brush fire, they got it put out. It's down by the river. We wouldn't be able to get down there anyway.
Approximately 2 miles. Can you advise what street? 2 miles of it?
Go down and check out this.
Supply or contain. You can cancel. That's the resources coming.
Copy. Engine and patrol 40. Cancel on it.
We'll go down and check out this vehicle accident real quick. See how bad the police cruiser got banged up. Female driver. I didn't make the rule. That's just the fact.
Well, 6 tires coming out to the 20,001.
Charles, Adam, George, 304 and a Saturn. Advise me tomorrow.
Stop, current, that's up suspended 2008 Saturn 4-door at a Bakersfield to a Shelly Ayers.
That will be taken out from it.
That sounds great. Subject is possibly getting
Well, they're making an announcement somewhere. Two Paul 3 Adam is making announcements. Anybody know where that's at? It's a 273.5. That's the call.
out to back at 11 McNew Court, front with E-Boy. So I'm going to have the RP's mother's nephew, Solana Sleebrooks, black male wearing a white shirt, black shorts, in possession of a shovel under the influence of crystal meth. He claimed that the second up was at the back door. Updated by asking if they saw a fire, and they said no. The second half will be 1032 Frank times 1 for 200,000 for 21,310 and 1032 Mary times 2 for 5,000 for 148 and 602 and 8 cents. Loitering is at 534th Street. Subject to the occupying 3 different vehicles, again, use on Ultima for Explorer and unknown black vehicle.
All right, so let's see.
All 10 2 are in contact with the second half.
Check contact with second half, code 33 for units on US person on South Union Avenue, code 33 Metro.
Where?
Okay. All 10 2 are in contact with the second half.
Check contact with second half, code 33 for units on US person on South Union Avenue, code 33
All 10 2 are in contact with the second half.
Check contact with second half, code 33 for units on US person on South Union Avenue, code 33 Metro.
Where?
All 10 2 are in contact with the second half.
Check contact with second half, code 33 for units on US person on South Union Avenue, code 33 Metro.
I can't understand what she's saying.
All 10 2 are in contact with the second half.
Check contact with second half, code 33 for units on US person on South Union Avenue, code 33 Metro.
I can't understand what they're saying. So I'm not seeing that traffic accident either.
All 10 2 is primary detained. Give us 1 more in the house.
Average primary detained pending arrest. Four subjects in the house. Subject. West 50. Extended from the south. Ambulance request 12804 Holland Park.
Missing a damn code 33. This is BS.
Closer unit for a 901 ambulance request 12804 Holland Park in the north. Unit from Buena Vista to White.
96 from out.
10-4.
98 route to left.
Units are covering.
6 AM 84530 on a Chevy.
Last from KTLA and Brimhall. 4 Central 310-4. I really want it to self express yourself on 1 Saturday.
Control 1, so much red on additional subject.
Close to Adam, all I can copy that attendance.
Control 1, so much red on additional 2 subjects.
10-4. Additionally, traffic here recovered.
Can I help you, Russell?
Tower. West 50, you can 1022. 4 Central 5, same traffic.
I got 2 additional detained at wherever the hell that call's at.
Allen Park, your gate code's attached circle. PR is in progress. Point, copy. Metro, I'll channel the unit, Chicago. Metro.
Negative 24, show me another.
424, double. Code 33 on Metro, code 33 on Metro.
Sheriff's Department doing call out somewhere, man. I don't know where it's at. And this vehicle accident involving a patrol vehicle, I don't know where that's at either. Oh, it's at the Starbucks. You can't see anything. It's not a bad one. Yeah, it's at the Starbucks. I think it's just a fender bender, but they got to call them all in.
Gifford, we'll be opening the exterior door on the left side.
Yes, on Holland Park Medical should be 1097 for therapy. And it's started to cover.
That wasn't even worth going to. Yeah.
Metro 2 code 30.
Code 30 on Metro, all channels are clear. Code 30 on Metro. 6 negative on a 20,001, possibly a 245. We're trying to get further. 10-4.
1097, fires 1097.
5 West 51, 10-4.
1, possible errors in 612.
About 2 by 10 100 Roberts Lane, 50 for Tom Church, transients in the parking lot, approximately 8 to 10 of them, and also accompanying dogs. I'll do that, I'll figure out the back.
1, possible.
Breaking news, homeless people at 100 Roberts Lane in Oildale. There's always homeless people
144 by
there.
10 144 Adam. Correction, 142 out of 10 8.
Control 144 on cancel, 141, I'll beg 144 more.
144 Adam, 10 4.
Control 1, 244, 1097.
144 1097.
One possible errors in
Up 2 by 10 4. 435 Highland.
4.
Metroplex.
415 verbal only, 1098 back around to our prior 908 on number 20.
So Pulse Point had a traffic accident.
Breathing, still unconscious.
10 4. Back catching 505 driver unit at 34th. This is the Toyota 419 Mary William Yellow 582. Still clear. That's our contact with the primary 33 for 4 Adam at 811 McNew. 33 for 4 Adam.
Code 30,
Code 30 on Metro. All channels are clear. Code 30 on Metro.
So there was a traffic accident that came across Pulse Point on Baker, 200 block of Baker. And then they said later on the scanner, negative on a 20,001, which is a hit and run. Said possible 245.
Confirming 244 detain 1.
Affirmative.
So let's see. So it looked like a vehicle versus pedestrian. They said it was a hit and run. They didn't say a vehicle versus pedestrian. It came over as a traffic accident. Then they said negative on a 20,001, which is a hit and run. Said possible 245, which means assault with a deadly weapon, a car, potentially. And they said they're trying to get more information. So kind of unclear on exactly what's going on.
Lincoln 4, 1097 on tag 875. I'll be 10-6 with 1 to the north side of the business.
10-4 15 at 7011 1701 Chico.
Well, it looks like they're wrapping up.
Patrol 6 up 10-8, 10-6, patrol of 10-6, show me backing out fire. 10-4.
So yeah, I don't know if he got hit by a car or someone ran him over intentionally. I don't know. Don't know.
One call 1097.
97.
Code 41 in custody.
1 Paul 2 just pulled up at the 100 block of Roberts for loitering homeless people with dogs. This kind of sucks.
Couple 5 against code 4.
10-4. Metro 4, guys.
Number 21, no.
That's a good 273, just declared in the middle. Three apartment boy, second house.
2 Paul 4 boy, 2601 Toledo.
Paul 4 boy, with 1 awareness. Attention assist fire for assistant on subject. 2204 Weimel Road.
5-1-10-4 is not available.
All night unit control 2. Control 2, net 5, hold my current. 5-10-4, 2204 Weimel Road.
2204 Weibel Road.
5 copy, you're out.
Going to assist fire with a suicidal subject.
Finally, one for information, we're also holding a suspicious person at 2400 Weibel Road for a white male in his 30s wearing a white shirt, dark pants. Suspicion of him is steady, walking northbound. Or 38 go.
Roger, good man.
10-4, 10-4, 10-4, 10-4, 10-4.
Marshall 3, trying to interrupt.
Like 27. 10-5.
Bakersfield looks a lot different in the daytime.
West 50. The search warrant of priority 314 in progress with children present. Campus Park North, 3700 Parkview Drive. They're going to have the white male, 6 foot, light brown hair, no shirt. Fingerprint of victim. Additionally, it's response on the last in the south. What's the name out? 5 South 1, 10 4. 4 South 1? 4 South 1, 10 4. Subject is last seen near the playground.
Can you right to left?
4 Central 5, 10 4, 4 West 15, 10 5 2. Perfect.
Back up 1 above the left, cancel it.
5 South 1, 10 4, 4 South 1, 4 Central 5, you can 10 5 2. Today, 7 on 5 Alley 1's call. Yep. Good morning.
41029 subject. Is 1027 is Victor 804 7773. Last of Ramos. What's different?
Ain't nothing going on, folks. There ain't nothing going on. Got all this internet.
We're gonna have on the north end of the park on Hemingway.
Got all this internet, all these cameras, all these toys. Ain't nothing going on. It's about my luck.
Tom Ryder, close to here, 2 5 on injuries.
1023, motor 7 airplane returns, no stops, current to a 2001 GMC local. Additional unit for South Shore River Lakes. 9 negative, the north units are 10-6.
One Colorado, let's go for.
Good for. Negative.
Sounds like they may have a traffic accident over on South Shore and River Lakes. Let's go see if we can see anything. They said they're trying to get a unit over there to confirm injuries. They said all the one zone units, control 1 units are 10-6. So go by and check it out. We don't get in this side of town very much at night.
Reverse ready.
From 465, request 47.
So far. One posted out of May, just barely. That's one.
Code 1.
5 North 1, go ahead.
Some light prior. Alright. Control, I'm about to, I'll be around for 450 on my way.
Okay, 10-4, 1-4, how do I say to back at 6? Okay, so 11 North. Technically talks and make entry. And out from Valley Park. 5 Central 4.
5 Central 4, both units en route 10448 Brim Hall Road. Attempt to contact.
10-4, 5009.
Yeah, so we're going to go over here to River Lakes and South Shore. It hasn't came across Pulse Point. All I heard was an officer say that asked if there was a unit to advise on injuries.
Eastbound Military, that's fine. Calling it occupied 1051, 9 John, Henry David, 78, we're going northbound Cherokee Drive.
Cover those on Cherokee. Confirm you've not indicated a suspect.
Negative, appears occupied by 34. We're continuing northbound, approaching Navajo.
Affirmative on I-1081. 2023, yes.
All right, thank you.
Fine, copy.
No one Sunnyvale Terrace.
3908 Navajo. It's going to be a eastbound stop.
So they pulled over a stolen vehicle. The drivers pulled into their house. I was listening. I was hoping it turned into a chase. It's occupied by 3 or 4. Eastbound stop, occupied by 4, and they are compliant. Alright, so this is a vehicle versus ped, guys.
Has a unit approach from Cherokee.
It's approaching Cherokee.
Yeah, this is a vehicle versus pedestrian, guys. Victim is still down. He is moving. He's responsive. Ambulance has not arrived. Fire department's here, but ambulance has not arrived yet. So Lady, you're not going to be able to get through there. Come on. Come on. Are you serious? And here comes those geniuses backing out. So yeah.
Callaway vehicle is a silver Toyota RAV4, California plate 7 Sam Henry Williams 221, vaccine eastbound, control to clear.
He's down. Medical aid still has not. Hall has not responded. Fire department is 1097 on scene, guys. They are checking him out. Officers just pulled on scene, guys. And blocked my shot. But we can fix that.
Available K9 unit to assist control 3.
All occupants are in custody. Will be clearing the vehicle.
All occupants are in custody of the vehicle.
Okay, ambulance just pulled up, guys.
Channel 1, clear code 30, channel 1. will be minor to moderate. So please get this weekend.
Injuries are minor to moderate, guys. Yeah, so he was struck by a vehicle, guys. This is vehicle versus pedestrian. We're on South Shore and River Lakes. Injuries are minor to moderate. I'm not going to get out with a big camera and hover over them. We can see plenty from right here, so. I'm not sure which vehicle hit him. There's a high school right down the road here, so there's a lot of teenagers out that live in this area. Looks like there's a lot of teenagers over there. Maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. No telling, man. No telling. Yeah, I've personally never been hit by a car, so, but I've seen enough car accidents to confirm I don't want no part of it. Come on, get up, buddy. Get up. Oh, oh, you're gonna be sore tomorrow, buddy. Oh, oh, he's leaking a little bit. He's leaking a little bit.
Call forward to someone. Call forward for add-on 415-2901 Linden Avenue, Crossley, Balsam. It'll be two subjects. One's a white male, approximately 45, wearing a no-color shirt, jeans. Second is a white male, approximately 20, occupying a black Pontiac Firebird. It was driving erratically and subjects were 242ing each other at 2901 Linden Avenue.
All right, so it looks like the Raiders fan there in the number 8 jersey is either a heck of a witness or possibly the driver, because that's the one the officer's focusing on. But yeah, old boy looked pretty lit up. He's gonna be sore tomorrow, that's for sure. His face was bleeding a little bit. Look at that little tiny short EMT. You guys see her?
97 with the vehicle, however, I have a visual on a black male transient occupying a vehicle that's coming in and out of the driver's seat. 10-4, battalion at 2 assist, Ethan Olson.
You'll be en route from Navajo and South Rail. We'll be en route from South H.
she is a little cutie, but she's probably only about 4'11", guys. There's no way she's 5 foot tall.
Contact 941. 597 and 9.
she's short, man. That's cool. My daughter's going to go to school to be an EMT, and I'm rooting for her, man. I really hope she gets in there and kicks butt. Well, it looks like that's the end of it.
Okay. 1423 Falls, Kentucky.
No one went to jail. Yeah, at least he's alive. A little bloodied up, banged up, but at least he's alive. A lot of times we go to them calls, and unfortunately, that is not the case. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it, guys. Get back home. Check on Nicole. Hopefully she's about ready to start coming out again. We'll see. If not today, hopefully by tomorrow. But I'm going to get home, get a bite to eat. Thank you guys for hopping on. At least we got one call. I wasn't planning on going live for this purpose, but we'll take it. But you guys have a good day. I'm going to go home and play with some more toys, find out what's going on, get a bite to eat, see how Nicole's doing.
Today, so 911 on Bible.
And we'll keep you guys updated when we go back live, guys. You guys have a good one. We'll catch you.
Adam, looking at fire for shots fired over at 402 Isabel Road across the Pioneer. RP site taking everything of a Hispanic male, 38 years, shirt, green pants, pulled a firearm from his pocket, fired 2 rounds into the air. RP has a visual of the subject placing their firearm back into his left front pocket across the street from the RP's residence at 402 Isabel Road.
Dude fired 2 shots in the air all the way across town. We're going to miss that one. You guys have a good one. We'll catch you guys on the next one. It'll be soon, guys, and we'll try to come up with something special.